Andrew, do you like this desk?
Yes.
Are you glad that I built it for you? Are you glad that I built it for you?
Yes.
What?
I just said yes.
Okay, so Wayne's dad's coming over today in a little bit to help us put the double gate in. Now the double gate should have been the very first thing we did, and I know that. I don't know why we didn't do it. Probably because I didn't really know how we were going to do it. Wayne didn't know how we were going to do it because the people that flipped this house didn't put one in. They put 2 single gates in on each side of the house. Stupid. I couldn't even get my riding lawnmower through it. So it took Wayne a little while to figure out how are we going to get the wood that matches our fencing so that we can make a double gate, because I didn't want it to be a different kind of gate other than the wood that is out there. I want it to all look the same. So Wayne finally figured out that he can order this heavy duty metal on Amazon or somewhere. Maybe it wasn't Amazon, but anyways, he ordered that. It came in, and he and his dad are going to put that together today. It should have been the first thing we did. Then we wouldn't have had all of this dirt out front, and the wood chip situation would never have happened either. They could have driven right through. So that was mistake number 1 that we made at this house. Are you wondering what dirt I'm talking about? Well, keep watching. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. We found this guy. They're digging a pool across the street, and so we drove over there and asked if he would be willing to give us some of the fill dirt if we could pay for it. And he said, sure, for 20 bucks a load. Do you know how cheap that is compared to like Pioneer or any of those guys? It is big time good deal. So here we are getting it delivered. So why then is the dirt out front and not in the back? Well, this is why. Because we didn't have the double gate in yet, and you've got to strike when the iron is hot. We saw that guy coming and going for the past couple days, and we were wondering, what does he have in there? So we drove over there. Turns out he has dirt in it. We asked him where he was dumping that load and asked him, hey, if we paid you, whatever he said, 20 bucks a load, can we have you dump some fill dirt at our house? Well, we just thought we'll just take down some of the slats at the very back part of the property, and then he can just back in that way. No way. His rig was too big. So after we unscrewed all these heavy 2x12 pieces that are at the back of the property on that fence so he could get in, but the space between the posts wasn't large enough for that big dump truck to get through. So not only did we waste time taking all of those fence slats down, but he couldn't put it there, and he had to put it out front in all of our brand new rock. And so that's going to be basically ruined. And you'll see, this pile is huge. And it actually blocked in our trailer. We can't even get that out. But yeah, what a nightmare. Live and learn. Look at my view of the mountain. LOL. LOL. Haha, I meant. Okay, so I'm gonna level with you. We're not gonna deal with this right now, with this whole dirt situation. We are going to Home Depot, which is what we were planning to do in the beginning until we got sidetracked. And we're gonna get the wood to make Andrew's desk. I'm making a farmhouse desk that I found on annawhite.com. I will link the description, in the description below. I will put a link to her website and where I found this farmhouse desk. It's so cute. And I think Andrew's gonna really like it. He's not here right now. He's away with a friend for the weekend. So I promised him I'd do it, and I need to fulfill this promise to him. And since I'm somewhat of a woodworker, this should be no problem. So we just gotta get there to Home Depot and get the stuff. We just keep getting sidetracked. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. All right, we're at Home Depot having them cut the top for Andrew's desk. Well, we're home now from Home Depot, and Wayne Sr.'s helping me to put together this desk. All right, I'm caulking up all my mistakes. I mean, my seams. And then hopefully I can find something to fill these screws if they're really noticeable. Because I didn't have a Craig jig and I didn't want to spend another $100. So I just countersunk them pretty deep. I'm sure there's some kind of little wooden something, or I can make some wood paste out of the shavings and glue. Over here, Wayne and his dad are finishing up the gate. Well, they're getting started on the second half today. They did this half of the double gate yesterday and it looks awesome. It totally works. There's our dirt out there so Tractor Bob can come over on Tuesday or Wednesday and bring the dirt in with his tractor. We're gonna have to move all of this because we're gonna put the dirt up there and then grade it downward so that the irrigation can't get in there and ruin all that stuff every 2 weeks. And it's pretty trashed out here, so right after this, I guess our next order of business will be building a shed so we can put all this junk in it. Alright. Okay, so major bummer. Major bummer. I really put the cart before the horse on this one. I should not have put together that whole enclosure out there for the chickens without raising that area out of the irrigation first. These are things that you learn as you go along when you have never lived in a spot with irrigation. So if you buy a farmhouse and it has irrigation, make sure you raise that area and put your animals on it prior to doing a whole bunch of work. So we have to take all that out within the next 4 days so that Tractor Bob can come over here and use his tractors and put it all over there and grade the whole land for us. And we're also going to raise our garden and put it up there too, because I'm afraid that all those boxes are going to get ruined with the irrigation also. While I would like to have them to have irrigation water, I think that they'll get ruined by the irrigation water. So what do? So that's another thing I'll experiment with also. So we'll have that area where it's out of the irrigation. I'll do some other areas maybe where I leave it in irrigation and figure out maybe instead of wooden boxes, doing some other kind of box or raised something or another, but that'll be down the road. So for now, we have 4 days to pull all those posts back out, move the chickens, move the planter boxes and everything, and get ready for Bob. So that's what we're gonna do.